Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. As you can see, the fan is on the table, so we're going to have a magical, mystical show for you today. I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and I want you to see 3 doors in front of you. They can be big doors, small doors, doors of different color. Are they wood? Are they metal? Do they have numbers on them? 1, 2, and 3. Are they near? Are they far? Do you recognize them? Once you've had a good look of them and you've put a picture of these doors in your eye, which door glows? Which door is slightly bigger? Which door are you attracted to? 1, 2, or 3? Which door do you want to reach out and open? I'll give you a minute to think about it, and once you're done, if you need to, you can pause this video, and once you're done, I will reveal your magical, mystical fortune. So I'm going to be using the super awesome future fortune cards: wealth, love, wisdom, and health. So if you chose door number 1, this is your reading. And I'm doing this on a very magical day, February 29th. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. Consider this your birthday reading. So door number 1, if you chose door number 1, this is your magical fortune telling. Door number 1. What is the message for door number 1, please? What is the message for door number 1, please? What is the message for door number 1? Cards are ready. Wow, the dogs, friends. So the next 4 years, so from February 29th to February 29th, friends are going to be very important to you. The attack, the praying mantis, the 5, the handshake, the rider, travel. You got lots of travel in your and the broken mirror, and the underlying is the wish. Wow, door number 1. Okay, I definitely see that friends and agreements and travel are going to be very prominent, but in some respect, it's going to feel like you're living under a cloud for some reason here, the broken mirror. But it's because you think you're being attacked all the time. We're almost getting like an 8 of swords feeling here. It's going to feel like other people are trying to trip you up, or other people are bad luck, or they're your broken mirror. And what's a broken mirror? Well, that's bad luck for 7 years. Well, I'm telling you right now, that's absolutely not the case, because you have the wish. And interesting, we have a travel map on here with a compass rose, and this is the travel card as well, the rider, and we have a map here. So in the next 4 years, you should be able to wish it, dream it, do it. If you make travel, especially with friends or people in high agreement with you, you'll have an excellent time. What you need to do, and what this card, the handshake, is above the attack. So if you're feeling attacked at work, or feeling like you're be giving too much work, or you're not feeling like you have any support, there may be some truth in that, because one of these hands is a lobster hand, a claw. It's up to you to bring peace to that. Especially if it's something to do with work or a contract, or this could even be like the electrical bill, for example. Maybe you feel like they're charging you too much. You could be able to call them and come to an agreement, a peaceful agreement with that. Friends, first card out, are going to be extremely supportive, loyal, and important to you, probably more so than your family per se. For some reason, though, you're going to feel like you're under a spell of bad luck, but you aren't. You have the wish card here. All you need to do, because the wish card is pointing at that, is wish the bad luck away. It's really that easy. Because you got the wish card here. Make a wish. We have the dandelion and whatnot. Yeah, so travel in the next 4 years, coming to peace with people that you work with your boss, you'll find a lot easier if you approach it with a peaceful mindset rather than a combative mindset. So it's like, I'm going to show you. No, go into an agreement and say, how can I make this better? Or how can I improve my lot? Or how do I get that promotion? In a more cooperative manner with this dove of peace here, you'll get everything you want. This is a year, next 4 years of you'll attract more flies with honey than vinegar. And I know that saying, who wants more flies? But you know what I mean. Yeah, just if you find that you're like having some bad luck, a run of bad luck, wish it away. I wish this bad luck would go away. I wish I'd stop tripping, or I wish I'd stop buying the wrong lottery tickets, or whatever it is. You've got the wish card here. So in the next 4 years, be careful what you wish for, because it might come true. Next 4 years, your lucky numbers are 5, 6, 10, 13, 28, and 30. Good luck. Have a great 4 years. Thank you very much for watching. Now on to pile 2. All right, if you chose pile number 2, this is your wish for the next 4 years. Today's a very magical day. It only shows up once every 4 years. So make a wish, something that you want to see come to fruition in the next 4 years, something that you want to last 4 years. And even though I'm reading this on February 29th, this is timeless. You can take 4 years from any time before the next February 29th in 2028. Door number 2. What's the good luck? What's the fortune for door number 2? Door number 2. What message do you have for door number 2? Oh, King, the King. You're going to feel like you're on top of the world. The breakup. The Queen. Whoops. The breakup between the King and the Queen, and you're looking different ways. The Pig. The Attack. Underlying here, the Blender. Well, door number 2, if you have a relationship that is, it's on the rocks, this will be the time to end it, especially here with this Blender here. This is like mixing up your whole life. This is somebody in midlife crisis and just blows the doors open on everything, quits their job, quits their marriage, buys a fast car, moves, to a cabin in the woods on a hill or something like that. This will if this will happen, if you want it to happen. Also, what this is telling me too, that if you are in the middle of a breakup right now, it's easy to make things go smoothly, especially if they aren't, if you mix things up and look at things from a different point of view. This is going to be in the next 4 years, when February 29th, 2028 shows up, your whole life is going to look a lot different. Like I said, you might move out to a farm if you're living in the city. Here with the Attack, you may even change jobs. This could be your boss overlooking your work and putting the spotlight on you, and you may feel like you're under a microscope, and so you quit your city job and move to a farm. This is going to be like the next 4 years. If you're thinking of throwing in the towel and starting fresh and starting new and getting that hobby farm, Go right ahead. And these next 4 years, it'll go really smooth for you. But I want to tell you something about a pig. A pig can also turn into food if you become too greedy. Right? And so you can't become too greedy. You can't don't overextend any kind of debt, because you'll end up losing that as well. Look, we have a 22 and we have a 4. So these are tied up together. So either you completely throw in the towel with work, or you just check out of society. But anyways, you are going to whirlwind your life. Now, if you do not want your relationship to break up, this is telling you you need to do something completely different to save it. If you're like, no, I don't want I don't want to break up with my partner. I don't want this relationship to sink. Well, the blender here is you've got to do something completely different. Do you have to look after your health? Do you have to change jobs? Do you have to give up your friends? Do you have to try something that you've never tried before? Because these two are they're looking apart from each other. I always like to see these looking together, and then you've got a king and queen situation where you build and grow. Does your spouse want to move out to the country and you don't? If you want to save your partnership, you may have to agree with that. For example, right? So you're going to have to ask your partner, what do they want before they leave? And I'm not saying the man is going to leave or the female is going, want to go in another direction. When it comes like this, it's both of you know it's the relationship is over. And if you want to save it, because you can save it, there's a lifeboat here. There's a lifeboat here. This doesn't necessarily mean it's overdone and dusted. You have to change something dramatically. You have to be willing to mix it up, right? You may feel like you are under a lot of pressure at work, because we have the king mirroring the attack here. So that would be the boss. King is the boss, right? Male or female. So this is the boss looking down at you, looking down at your work, asking for more and more and more and more. Putting the spotlight on you. Again, you might just feel like, I am done with this. I'm going to go become my own boss. And the clock agrees. Just really be careful when you have the pig card, not to become too greedy. Keep it small, keep it manageable. Because, yeah, you can be the farmer, or you can be the farmed by the banks, by debt, right? Be it by going over greedy with debt, by whatever. So you can either be the farmer or you can be the farmed. You either bring home the bacon or be the bacon. That's very easy to do when you're trying to change your whole life. All right, so there you go. I think by the time February 29th, 2028 shows up, your life is going to be completely different. All right, your lucky numbers are 1, 2, 4, 6, 15, and 22. Let me know what you think of this reading, and are you on the verge of ending your relationship, and were you surprised to see this, or you think you're pretty tight and you were surprised to see this? Might want to check with the other partner and see what they're thinking. All right, thank you very much, door number 2. Now on to door number 3. All right, door number 3. Door number 3. Let's clear these. Door number 3. Door number 3. Door number 3. What's the fortune for door number 3? Those who chose door number 3, what will your life look like between today's magical date of February 29th, 2024 until February 29th, 2028? What's the next 4 years going to bring for door number 3? What's the next 4 years going to bring for door number 3? Cards are ready. Infinity. Well, whatever you got going on now is going to continue. The rider travel. Travel, travel, travel. The cats. Happiness. You're going to be made happy with a gift. Oh, abundance. Oh, ooh, illness. Whoops. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoops. I want you to be really careful when you travel, that you make sure you have all your magical juices that you need, that you are very aware of where you're going, especially if you're going to like a third world. For when we went to Africa, man, we were juiced up. That's the last thing you want to happen on your holidays. I see a lot of travel coming your way. It'll bring you lots and lots of happiness. You may even be going to Egypt, for example. Whatever's in your life right now will continue for the next 4 years. So that would be partner, that would be job, that would be, that's also good habits and bad habits. So if you have any bad habits, smoking, overeating, abundance of things like that, too much alcohol, this is telling you that you are your own worst enemy. So it's great to have good things continue, but it's also terrible when bad things continue. And I'm only saying that because you have this illness card here. So there is something, if there's something you can do about that before it creates an illness. So if you're overeating before it creates high cholesterol or excess weight or diabetes, you need to look at that and stop it. Smoking is another one. What are some other bad habits? Not exercising. What kind of illness will that present to you within the next 4 years? And that's the thing with some of these illnesses, they sneak up on you, right? It's not like all of a sudden you're diabetic. It's because you ate improperly for the last 8 years. And I'm not a doctor, and I'm just saying sometimes that happens, right? And it's not, all of a sudden you have back pain. Well, it's not all of a sudden you had back pain, of course, unless you're in an accident, but it's because you haven't exercised in over a year or you don't walk or whatever. You have the abundance card here. You have the happiness card here. You definitely don't have to worry about money in the next 4 years. It will almost feel like everything you touch turns to gold. I almost feel like a gift to you about how easy it will be to make money. So don't let that stress make you sick about making money. Don't make it your main focus. Right? 18 doubled is 36. So if you don't make this your main focus, and that it drives you into the stress bed, into depression, into anxiety. Don't make it your complete focus for the next 4 years. It will come. Now here with the cats, you're going to be in a position where you get to travel, you're making money, you're making happiness. There's going to be people who want a piece of that action. They're going to be looking, how can I get a piece of this action? They're going to want to be fed. That's what the cat's one is. They're going to want to be fed. So I would be really careful of how you invest your money. Double, triple, quadruple check everything. Be a detective about why they want you to invest with them, or why do they want your money. Just be really careful about that, because remember, cats. So I love cats. We've had cats. Cats will rub up against your leg when they want something, but they'll also scratch your eyes out when they don't like you. So just really be careful about that. About some things, if something's too good to be true, it is. That cat wants to be fed. That cat wants a piece of your action here. So yeah, it sounds like you're going to have a great 4 years. Be really careful about the bad habits you're bringing in to those 4 years. Honor the good habits that you have. If you already are in a walking program, if you're already in a health program, if you're already in a great productivity cycle and you're enjoying your job and you're enjoying your spouse and you're enjoying your lifestyle, that can easily continue. No problem whatsoever. You're not going to have a problem with money. You're going to actually be very happy. Just really be careful that you don't burn yourself out and that you watch who is watching you and wants a piece of your pie, right? I would even be careful when you book something with travel, make sure it's on the up and up. Like honestly, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding you. This cat's looking right at the travel. And just really be careful out there. Really be careful out there. But yeah, you're the only card that got the abundance, or the only door that got the abundance. So well done. Watch for that illness. Watch for too much stress though. Don't totally focus on making money or just totally focus on your money, because you will put yourself on a stress bed, I call it. And mostly stress because the bandages around the head. We don't see an IV, we don't see casts or anything here. Um, This is just things that kind of sneak up on you. All right, well done. Okay, so let's get to your lucky numbers for the next 4 years. 7, 8, 11, 18, 28, 36. All right, well, take good care. Have a great 4 years. See you online. Bye for now.